So eventually, as you move up to this spot on the map, perched atop a very chalky cliff, you start to overlook a pretty quiet harbor. This small town of Mordentshire seems to be, at first glance, pretty significant trade outpost. You see a lot of ships coming and going. Towards the bottom half, you can definitely see that it seems like this town is split into two different class types. So you walk into what is initially a very aristocratic or high-end kind of portion of Mordentshire until you reach kind of the center point, which has, taverns, various shops, and then kind of there's a set of just tons of different stairs leading down to this harbor, and where it looks like the majority of the heavier work, the carpentry, the things like that are done down in that area.
Okay.
Off on the top of the hill, you can see what look like are two manors. One of them very reminiscent of the one you had in your vision. The other you haven't seen before.
Okay. Well, Aline is going to want to try and dry off, eat some warm food. So she's going to look for a tavern in kind of the central area that looks, open.
So, looking around, you do find a very kind of small tavern. Other things of note, too, are you can see a sanitarium off in the distance, and you can also see what looks like a herbalist shop, and kind of look at the name, you think for a moment. Appears like it's operated by Rudolph van Richten.
Okay. Well, as soon as she sees that, she's going to kind of make a swerve over to the herbalist shop, because maybe there's something there that can, help her out. She's hurt.
Okay. Yeah, so as you see, I think there's a picture. There is. You can imagine that a lot of the buildings have, a lot of the same structure, made of wood. The thatching and stuff in the roof would be different based on kind of the lower you got, the worse off they would be. This is in a quote-unquote better place of town.
Okay. Yep, she's gonna head that way and see if assuming the door's open.
There is a sign on the outside. It appears to be open.
Okay. Yep, she'll go inside and let down her hood around.
Yeah, so inside you see a pretty nice shop. A lot of different alchemical ingredients you could purchase, many different types of potions. At a first glance, probably anything you'd need. And you see what appear to be twin sisters manning the front desk.
Okay. Aline will go ahead and go up to the twins up at the desk. Hi.
Oh, how are you?
It's been a rough road, and I was wondering if you might have a healing potion or two for sale.
Are you okay, miss? Are you new here?
Very much so, yes.
Don't look like you're from around here.
Nope, don't think so. Is that a problem? I know that's a problem in some places.
People of Mordent are a bit skittish of new people, so you don't have to worry about that here, but other parts, just be mindful of it. Here, take this. I'm just gonna hand you a greater healing potion.
Okay. Is that something that,
She's not expecting to be paid for
okay.
this.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So if people aren't friendly to newcomers, is there a tavern you'd recommend above others for me to kind of...
It's not that they just... if you're fine with the odd look here and there, you're gonna get that no matter where you go in Mordentshire. We have problems.
Problems?
Yes,
Kinds of
with our
problems.
neighbors, so that makes us a bit skittish to outsiders.
Who are your neighbors here?
Daemonu, Walachan, and,
Wait, like other planes neighbors?
countries, yes.
Countries. Okay. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were listing them.
Oh, and Rishemalot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't come from any of those places.
Where do you hail from?
Remind me really quick where we started, a year and a half ago.
Faerun.
That was Faerun, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm originally from a place called Faerun, but my friends that I was traveling with, we all got stuck. We've been in Barovia for a while. So, that's where I'm from, I guess. And she, gives a thumbs up. A very sad thumbs up.
How did you get here?
Magic? She smiles.
She's gonna make a insight check on that.
Okay.
Oh.
JavaScript.
JavaScript. Yeah.
Started off where we just
Always
started.
blame the JavaScript when I'm rolling, but never when you guys are rolling.
What are you
Right.
talking about? I blamed it on
Get
the
outta
time
here,
when
Fallon.
Jonathan was rolling that one.
Yes. Yeah, thank God this is the nat 20. I mean, it's clearly she thinks it's magic, but also it's magic that she might be ashamed of admitting to what
Gotcha.
it actually is. Especially since she just learned that people are skittish.
Okay. So, yeah. Would you like to deceive, potentially?
No,
or, okay.
they also, from a nat 20, they can tell if they press her, she'll tell them.
I think you've been through more than you're letting on. Don't worry, this is a safe place.
So, yeah. These robes that I'm wearing they do more than just keep the rain off. I just don't. I keep them around because they're useful, but I don't really know how good they are. Sometimes they talk to me and they're not always nice. And I know that makes me sound crazy, but if I got rid of them,
Do you have an attachment?
Not really, no.
My sister here could fix that for you.
Fix what?
Your attachment to the magical items. You said it talked to you?
Oh, yeah. Not often.
Do you know much about it?
I mean, it let me come from the Isle of Ravens to here. I maybe left that part out. We went from Barovia to the Isle of Ravens to get help, because we thought we could get help there, and that wasn't a good place to go. And then I was gonna die, so the ropes kind of got me out of a tight spot to here.
You were in Barovia.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Bit of,
Putting it mildly.
Aline has the definite ability to put it mildly. But I know that if I need to, the ropes can also help me cast, shoot fire at bad things that are attacking me. It's much more aggressive than I am. I grew up with a bunch of monks and was designed, my magic is all centered towards healing. But, I needed to be able to fight things in Barovia. The ropes come in handy.
I see.
But, if they're actually, really, really bad or mean or something, then...
How My sister can try to identify it if you'd like.
That would be nice. And Aline will remove her pin that's holding the robes, which is the clasped hands with a red thread around them, and hand over the robes to the sister. Also, I'm Aline, by the way.
Oh,
You guys have names?
I'm Jennifer, and this is Lori, Netherway Foxgrove.
That's a long one.
Jennifer, Lori, Weathermay Foxgrove.
Weathermay, that's what it is. Do I get the sense that the Weathermay Foxgrove is like the surname, maybe?
Yeah.
Like all one. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
If they're part of a larger, family, maybe somebody with status.
Okay. Oh, that is. Thank you. And yeah, so then she hands over her robes to whichever one is the one that's taking the robes to identify. And at this point, Aline will actually consume that potion.
Okay, yeah, just
How do
gulp.
Pretty much. How do I've never actually used a potion. Sorry.
Greater heal potion.
44 plus 4.
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
So you can just /roll 40. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Any amount helps.
Yes.
Make a perception check while you're in here, too.
Perception. Dirty 20.
So, as you're kind of handing those robes out to be identified, you do notice somebody kind of in the corner in a chair, just leaning back. Looks like they're smoking their pipe. Half of their face is covered by a hat.
Oh, did I cut in front of that customer?
Oh, no. That's our, what's the word we're looking for? Mentor? It's
Oh.
It's Dr. Van Richten.
Oh, the one whose name's on the shop.
Oh, yes.
That's very nice. When Aline takes the robes off, does anyone notice the bite marks on her neck?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Could I mention something real quick?
Mhm.
I'm almost certain. You have to keep in mind this is like a month and a half, 2 months ago, but I'm almost certain that Duelist had mentioned that like one of their goals was to try to find Van Richten in Vallaki, but that we, abandoned that, considering that Strahd was most likely going to rally forces and come after us. We didn't want to bring that down on the town, so that's why we ended up going to the Isle of Ravens, so the name might ring a bell. That's all.
Let me check my notes. The real fun is, how did I spell Van Richten in the past?
I definitely see it mentioned in my notes on 6/18/22.
Okay, I definitely see it in mine on... That's, current side quests. Sorry, I'm trying to find it so I can... Aha! Okay. That was a conversation specifically between Duelist and Kath. And Aline wasn't there. Aline was, too busy talking to Wesley.
Oh, good old
Of course.
Wesley. Her boy Wesley.
Fucking Wesley! So, I don't know that Aline would know that.
Make a history check.
Okay. Because it might have come up, but I think
Might be able
also,
to bail you out here. Who knows? We'll leave it up to the dice.
Also, by that point, Aline had made wonderful things with pacts with Strahd, and so
16. Yeah, you've heard the name. That's a famous monster hunter.
Oh, okay. It is right now that I realize that that's the equivalent of Van Helsing. Literally right now.
Just right now. You just realized that you're hanging out with Peter Cushing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay, so Aline will pause and like, oh wait, somebody I know is looking for you. Oh wait, is he asleep?
You actually see that his cloak kind of moves, and you can see a crossbow that's pointed directly at you. And you also notice that as you turn back and look at the counter, there are 2 more crossbows pointed at you. They see the bite marks on your neck.
Oh dear. Yeah, but people can fall asleep smoking pipes, Gray. Hi. So that part where I mentioned I went to Barovia, I did, and Strahd bit me, but only once. Just once.
You check the robes. Make sure there's nothing foul. You.
Yeah?
Take a seat.
Okay. And she just, like, immediately sits cross-legged on the floor.
In a chair.
She...
We're not barbarians here.
Oh. Okay.
Need to make sure you're not infected.
Any particular one that you want me to sit in, where I'm not threatening you at all?
Just sit down.
Okay.
We can never be too careful, can we?
Honestly, no.
What other things are you carrying around on you?
Oh, well...
Weapons?
So I have this wand. She pulls out her hang on, I need to go to my inventory. She pulls out her anything wand. I have a couple of potions. My friend said this ring was really good. I have a couple of moonbeam scrolls. Well, I have one, and you can't have it. It's mine. I'm gonna kill Strahd with it. Just saying.
You intend to kill Strahd?
Yeah, I do.
Interesting.
I almost did it before, sort of, with the help of a lot of friends.
Was that after you took your pact with him? Don't think I didn't know, Aline. I've been watching all of you very closely. What a mess you have caused.
Yeah, well, you tried.
Creating Necropolis.
Hey, that wasn't me. Or, well, yeah, that wasn't me, I don't
I'm
think.
too busy handing your loyalty out to people who don't deserve it.
While they're still talking, she'll also take out the nesting dolls that she got from Blinsky, her reliquary, the wizard spell book that she has with a couple of spells in
Just
there.
like Chris Hansen, sit down.
Amazed you just noticed that.
Yeah, I just saw that. Pretty funny.
Don't know what that means.
It's okay. It's better you don't.
Damn it. Okay. And she's got a crossbow herself, but she like takes out anything that is like weapon wise, like very carefully, so they're not, don't appear to be.
Set them on the floor and kick them away.
She does that.
Now,
so she does
tilt
that
your
with her-
neck back. I need to check the wound.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
done anything? Have you treated it at all?
Me as the player is gonna check my notes really quick. If I was smart,
I'm on the spot.
if I was smart, I put holy water on it. If I was dumb, I didn't.
I can make holy water. So
I have holy water. I just, yeah. No, not there.
On this episode of Travelers in the Mists, you guys come across Van Richten.
Not there. Oh, the merchant. I remember that guy.
Oh, man.
If he's a monster, why didn't we come after Henry for all the things he's done?
Because he has bigger fish to fry than Henry. Sorry, Henry.
Oh, like Rippy?
Like Strahd.
Yeah.
Vecna?
I don't actually remember. I don't think I really did much.
Jennifer, get the oil.
Oh,
This needs to be applied immediately. How many times were you being bitten? And be
Just
honest.
just once. Promise.
He's gonna double check the neck just to make sure.
I mean, he took me all the way down. I almost died, but just once.
Very well. So you'll see one of the twins go back in the back, come out with a little box with some special ointment, essentially, that looks like just crafted by them, and they'll grab it, start just applying it on the neck where the wound, the bite mark is. This should clear up in a couple days. Don't get bit again.
Yeah.
We need to do something about your pact.
That would be good because I might be able to hear you right now.
I'm quite aware.
Okay.
Not really doing yourself favors, are you?
You know, it kind of was a die now or make a pact and maybe find a way to get out of it and kill him later. Yeah. Not the best, but at least I'm still alive to
The
try and
best
fight
bet
another
is
day.
not getting involved with the Vistani or Strahd. Sure you realize that now.
Hey, I come from Faerun. I wasn't gonna get involved in any of that. I was just delivering a letter from the head monk to somebody else, and then all of a sudden I'm in this place with mist and things coming out to kill me. And then Strahd comes in and starts trying to kidnap this girl. What was I supposed to do? Let him take her? No!
You gave her up, didn't you? You didn't fight.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, considering you made fun of me for going after him, again, certain death now or coming back later when I'm better.
So the other twin... excuse me, doctor? Have you heard of Mordent? And the doctor's face is just going to turn pale white.
Oh, God.
What are you doing with the robes of Aslan Rex Lieutenant?
Aslan Rex? That... Wait. Player needs a reminder of which one of you it's Duelist, right? With a thing with Aslan?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And now player is actually going to go back and look when she got the ropes to figure out how.
Going back and checking all the notes.
Yeah, thank God they're
This is why we take
searchable.
notes, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we take notes.
Ooh.
These things are quite dangerous. Getting involved with the Darkanese, did you obtain them from Darkon?
They, no, they, there was a town that was being attacked by a Baelor, and the orphanage kind of exploded, but these survived. And, yeah.
Here I thought I had to worry about my curse. Seems like everywhere you go, you're causing problems.
Aline will just
More
start
for
crying.
more for the bad guys, I hope.
That's the plan. Well, it's always been the plan, but...
And how has that gone so far for you?
Well, considering that suffering is just one aspect to life, I just have a lot more of it. That's all.
Where are the rest of the party? Those you were traveling with?
Well, okay. So, they have a device that lets them travel through planes. And we started in Barovia, and we ended up at the Isle of Ravens because we thought we might be able to get the Ravens Queen's help to save Barovia from the floor thing in the sky and Strahd and all of that because they're trying to escape. And we got there, and Vecna was there, stealing the Raven Queen's memories. We sort of blew up that artifact. And then, well, while Vecna was grappling me downstairs, I kind of came here. So they're either in the Isle of Ravens or they use their device to go somewhere else.
Are you referring to a mist talisman?
That's it, I think. I don't know. They didn't give anything to me. I'm a little young. So they just kind of let me tag along. Yay! I'm really good at keeping everybody patched up, though.
Except yourself, it appears.
Well, you know, when Vecna's giving you a really tight hug, it's a little difficult to get away from explosions.
I suppose that's true. Stand up. Grab your gear. I wouldn't recommend holding onto the robes much longer, but once you find something better, make sure to swap those out immediately.
Were they really bad?
Lieutenant of Aslan Rex is not exactly a good person. And I'd prefer not to kill you if you turn into a monster.
I really don't want to turn into one of those.
You've been very, very close. You can take one of the back rooms and rest if you'd like.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I don't remember what sleep is like. You see just like dark circles under Aline's eyes because she still has a level of exhaustion.
Like, yes, DM, please, a long rest. Thank you.
Right. Sir Van Richten, did
Dr.
Strahd?
Van Richten, yes.
Sorry. Doctor,
It's okay, speak.
did Strahd ever... Did he ever live in one of those manor houses up on the hill?
He's there now.
What?